America, the beacon of liberty, stands at a precipice. Our nation, founded on principles of freedom, is grappling with forces that seek to undermine our foundation. The year is 2025, and the chasm between the political left and right has grown, leaving our nation fractured. We are at a crossroads, facing a choice between freedom and prosperity or socialism and decline. The political climate is more divisive than ever. The radical left pushes an agenda antithetical to the American spirit. They champion bigger government, higher taxes, and open borders. Their rhetoric is laced with disdain for traditional values. The consequences of this ideological assault are undeniable. Our streets are plagued by rising crime, fueled by soft-on-crime policies. We must rise to the challenge, fight for our values, and reclaim our destiny. The American experiment was founded on the radical idea that individual liberty is paramount. Our founding fathers understood that a government too powerful poses the greatest threat to freedom. Yet, today, we are witnessing a relentless expansion of government power into every aspect of our lives. Bureaucrats and unelected officials churn out regulations that stifle innovation and crush small businesses, the backbone of our economy. The heavy hand of government is everywhere, from the healthcare we receive to the energy we consume, dictating our choices and eroding our freedoms. This overreach is not about compassion or fairness. It's about control. The left's insatiable desire for power knows no bounds. They seek to control not just the economy, but also our speech, our thoughts, and our values. They label any dissenting opinion as hate speech and attempt to silence it through censorship and intimidation. They demonize success, punish achievement, and promote envy and resentment. This assault on individual liberty is a direct assault on the American dream. We must resist this relentless creep of government overreach and reclaim the principles of limited government, individual responsibility, and free enterprise. In an era dominated by 24/7 news cycles and the pervasive influence of social media, it is more important than ever to be discerning consumers of information. Sadly, much of what passes for journalism today is nothing more than thinly veiled propaganda designed to manipulate public opinion and silence dissenting voices. The mainstream media, once tasked with holding the powerful accountable, has become a mouthpiece for the radical left, amplifying their narratives and demonizing their opponents. With each carefully crafted headline and selectively edited news segment, they sow seeds of division and distrust. They paint a distorted picture of reality, one where conservatives are cast as villains and their values are ridiculed and maligned. Big tech companies, with their vast reach and control over information flow, have become active participants in this assault on truth. They censor conservative viewpoints, shadow ban conservative voices, and manipulate algorithms to suppress information that challenges the left's agenda. The truth is, our greatest weapon in this battle for the hearts and minds of the American people. Section 4. Economic Turmoil, the Price of Reckless Spending. America is facing an economic crisis of its own making. Inflation is soaring, wiping out the savings of hardworking families and eroding the purchasing power of seniors living on fixed incomes. The cost of everyday goods, from groceries to gasoline, has skyrocketed, putting immense strain on household budgets. Yet the very architects of this economic turmoil, the Biden administration and their allies in Congress, seem determined to make a bad situation worse. Their solution? More spending, more taxes, and more regulations. Our national debt is spiraling out of control, placing an unsustainable burden on future generations. Businesses are hesitant to invest and create jobs in an environment of uncertainty and hostility towards free enterprise. We need a return to fiscal sanity, to policies that promote economic growth, not government dependency. We must reject the siren song of socialism and embrace the principles of free enterprise that made America the economic powerhouse it once was. Section 5. Border insecurity. A nation at risk. A nation without secure borders is no nation at all. Yet today, our southern border is wide open, allowing a steady stream of illegal immigrants to pour into our country. This is not about compassion, it's about national security. Among those crossing illegally are criminals, drug traffickers, and potential terrorists, all emboldened by the Biden administration's open border policies. We are witnessing a humanitarian crisis on our southern border, with children being exploited and abused, women being trafficked, and communities being overwhelmed by the influx of illegal immigrants. Illegal immigration strains our healthcare system, our schools, and our social safety net. It's time to secure our borders, enforce our immigration laws, and restore order to our immigration system. A sovereign nation must control its borders. It is a fundamental principle of national security and self-preservation. Section 6, Under Siege, Faith, Family, and the Erosion of Values. The foundation of America's greatness has always been her people, their character forged in the fires of faith, family, and patriotism. These values are under assault today like never before. The radical left, in their relentless pursuit of a secular socialist utopia, seeks to dismantle the very institutions that have made America exceptional. They promote a culture of moral relativism, where right and wrong are subjective, and traditional values are deemed oppressive and outdated. Faith, family, and patriotism are the cornerstones of a free and virtuous society. We must stand firm in defense of our values. We must raise our children with the values that have made America great, instilling in them a love of God, a respect for life, and a deep appreciation for the sacrifices made by those who came before us. Section 7. A Call to Action. Reclaiming our heritage, securing our future. The hour is late, but it is not too late. America, the land of the free and the home of the brave, is facing a defining moment. The path we choose today will determine our nation's fate. We can choose the path of courage and fight for the soul of America. This is a call to action for every patriotic American. Vote in every election. Make your voice heard. Let us rise to the challenge and secure our future.